but what used to make us unique and admirable was our cultures.
Yes.
We used to have dignity. We used to have respect for ourselves. But now, dignity and respect have become very expensive for us Africans. And we are buying the poor values that are cheap from the Western world.
True. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. You cannot keep on blaming men all the time. Or these things are happening because men. We cannot force these men to take care of us if they don't want. You understand? We need to get out of that mentality. I stopped thinking of, oh, my life is like this because my baby dad is not providing for me. He's not providing for me. That's why my life is difficult. We cannot put that as the center of the problem. You understand? That cannot be the center of the problem. There is so much to life. Me, I've never lacked ever since I became a single. I've never lacked. My son has never lacked. Even if things have been hard, the father does not want to support me. I understand. But I've never lacked. You cannot keep on. That cannot be the problem all the time. You mentioned I'm a single mother. There is no man protecting me or giving me security or whatever you want to call it, providing school fees, what. I'm doing everything by myself. So I don't see any part of a man's play here and my choices. I don't know if you understand. You know I bought tires for a man. You are talking about headphones. Leave me. I used to tell him, let's go out, I'll pay. Because I knew.
But the guy was too good also when it came to that.
That's what I'm saying.
He was so good. It was a married dude.
So?
Those married guys don't really have that time to
show. He had time. All the time in the world. Why are we even talking about him again? You should just stop.
You're the one that started.
No, it's because you told me now it... Okay, fine.
It came, eh?
Yeah.
That guy must have left a serious memory in your head.
He did, Bambi.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is yet a new episode on the podcast. We are joined by... yours truly, Josephine.
Mama Treasure. Follow me on TikTok.
She's a big person on TikTok. A very important person on TikTok. Last time, man, do you know we had an episode last year?
Yeah. But it was in October.
And then up until today, you've been discussed.
I know.
But whatever you've been doing must be working for you.
Why?
You've added Kuwait.
Yeah, I'm being taken care of.
Did you have a tattoo?
Yes.
You had?
Yes.
Hey, but what are you eating? The skin is skinny.
It's skinning.
The body is bodying.
DM me for products.
The body is bodying.
For skin products.
Yeah, and everything is looking iron.
Yeah. Uganda is good to me.
We told you, Ugandan food is amazing. So call upon your friends to come. Otherwise, you've been steady?
Yeah.
Okay. I've also been fine. Except the fact that, man, I was missing you, man. I was like, where is this baby girl?
Don't start.
What? I'm just... It's like...
It's getting hot in here.
Where is this baby girl here? Where I'm not, who is there?
Francis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you said okay, and I'm listening.
Nothing. Let's continue.
Okay. So clearly there's already someone there who was doing what I was doing, but it is okay.
What do you mean?
She's asking, women pretend, but it's okay.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It is okay. We shall get there. When the time is about. All right, Jose. By the last time you were here, you started quite a lot of waters. You talked about your experience being a single mother, your experience being a side chick.
We're not going into that.
Of course, you're not going into that. But now, how are you How is motherhood treating you so far?
Well, my son started school, so at least it's easier now. He's in school, so
So it's going well.
it's going well.
Okay.
Yeah, the responsibility has reduced because of school, so.
Okay.
But I had to pay school fees. School fees is not easy.
I understand. All right. So the main focus of this conversation is basically for us to look at a very sensitive topic that was trending last week. It had to do with a Russian guy, and you know, for those people that don't know, maybe I can bring you up to speed. There was a story that was in the news and social media mostly of the Russian guy who filmed women from East Africa, that is Kenya, and then Ghana, and then went ahead to post these videos on social media for money and clout. Very many people had divergent points of views on what they thought about what the Russian guy had done, with many saying it was exploitation, colonialism, all kinds of stuff that, you know, point to how people think about a situation. But then what also came out as a chunk of comments was how women perceived men, especially in Kenya. The Kenyan women were saying that the men were not doing enough to protect them, provide, and keep their women put. Had they done so, probably the Russian guy might not have taken advantage of their women with such ease, right? So that brought a lot of questions, especially for me. It got me thinking, if the scripts were flipped, imagine a rich Kenyan woman or a rich white woman that may go to France or even just go to Gambia with her money and then find these young boys, good-looking, masculine boys, pays them for company or even for sex. That actually happens. But you notice that when that happens to men, women are not blamed for that.
Yeah.
Instead, the men are labeled as opportunists and simps who don't want to do work. But when women do that,
it's the fault of the man.
Yes.
The community is not being serious. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, they sort of like make it look. They justify, they infantilize a woman, women's mistakes. Like they make them look like victims for making their own wrong decisions. And then on the other hand, the men are not given the grace they deserve, you know, to either explain themselves or just exist or survive just like women do.
Yeah.
So the question then becomes that, are men responsible for the safety of women, or the safety of women has to begin with women themselves? Or better still,
okay, I'm not on anyone's side. Please, I'm going to speak my mind. I'm not going to be, I'm on the side of the woman, I'm going to just speak my mind so we can continue.
Okay, you're not going to be on any side?
I don't want to be on any side because it's going to be a bit, I'll be lying to myself and the audience. I don't want to be on anyone's side. I just want to speak
your mind.
My mind.
Why don't you want to be on any side? On one side?
Because they both have issues. Both of them. You know, I saw a video. There's this chick I follow. She's called Ntanzola. I've been following her for a while. She has really grown on the social media platform.
She's Kenyan?
Yes, she's Kenyan. Ntanzola. Shout out. Anyway, so she was saying something and it made a lot of women angry. She was like, women need to have standards, which I agree. I feel like the problem with that whole story is standards. Just because you're seeing a white man, you think, you know, I mean, this racial thing has been a problem since long time ago. The white man has been seen superior. Oh, he has money and all these things. And when a white man approaches you, or when you marry a white man, you're considered, you're like, a white man is the gateway to success. Now I'm not going to be poor anymore, you know, forgetting that there are poor white men. You know, a poor white man might come from let's say Canada. He has saved for a whole year. He's been working as a waiter. He has saved for a whole year saying, I need to go and visit Kenya because, I mean, he's paid in dollars. So when he comes here, it's a bit cheaper. He'll be like, hey, a meal for $13. $13 is like 50.
It's good money.
Yeah, you can get a decent meal at CJ's or at whatever you want to call it. So white men have been considered, when you get a white man, now you're done. Now you're finished. Your life is now perfect. You won't have any problems. So I feel like when these ladies were approached by this man, they were like, a white man? Really? Oh my God, let me take that chance. Not knowing what his motives were. I mean, that's what I believe. Not knowing him, because none of them knew he was recording. He had his spectacles or whatever you want to call them. No woman knew the motive this man had. I actually find them very innocent, the women. Very, very innocent. I don't feel like we should blame anyone in this situation. But what I'm trying to say is they were very innocent and they had a choice of accepting or not, because no one is forcing you. He didn't force any of these women, but the bad thing that he did, for me, what I believe he did, what was not good, was recording. You understand? Because at the end of the day, all of us women, we are approached by someone and we accept. It depends. It just depends. It's either a border guy or a rich man who is driving a Range Rover. It depends with your choice.
Your class.
It's just the only difference is that man is not recording you, but there is no difference between that woman who was recorded, and that approach. There is no difference. But me, of course, I'm on the women's side, but also even us, we need to be serious. Even as women, we are being bogus. You can't be blaming men for choices that women have made.
So essentially, you're saying that what I pick from what you're saying is that the women that were actually easily lured by the Russian guy were either ignorant.
They were not ignorant. They were just
no. Like they were looking for greater opportunities.
Not really, not greater opportunities. Okay, it's just because they have the white skin. That's what you can say, greater opportunities. But I feel like there's no difference between that woman who was approached by the white man and me myself, because someone is going to approach me, for example. The only difference is that this person does not record.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand. This person, like, though you can approach me, but you don't record it. But we go and do our shit. But the problem is, this person recorded everything. And that's why you're calling them cheap. Because me as a woman, even if a man approaches me, but the ones who approach me are driving Mercedes-Benz and whatnot. But, okay, I'm joking. If a man approaches me and maybe like on the first sight, I'm interested, I will go. I'm just saying, we're just being honest and realistic here. We'll talk for a while. You really come to my place, I go, we chill and vibe, and you know what happens next. It's very, it's not, that's so cliche. It happens. It's normal. The only difference is these women were recorded. That is the only difference. Okay. Don't start blaming men. The men are the problem. They would have protected. How can, first of all, these women are not even forced. They were coming by them. Imagine you're even taking a border to go see the man.
Yeah, so they made their own decisions.
They made their own decisions. It was not that, if you don't come, I'll kill you, I'll look for you, and I'll kill your family and your mother. And no, they came out of their own will. And yes, standards matter, but at the end of the day, we are all human. I mean, that's what I believe.
What do you mean by we're all human? That we can all fall for something.
No one is perfect.
I know, but then I want us to elaborate more. Do you think it's right? Do men really have a part to play in protecting women, or not? In
protecting women, how? In what sense?
In giving them security. Security provided by men is in terms of provision, being responsible in the home, and ensuring that everyone is content at home. As a man, as a father, should be able to provide for your daughters, give them education, and actually give them basic needs and teach them the value of being content with what you have.
You mentioned I'm a single mother. There is no man protecting me or giving me security. or whatever you want to call it, providing school fees, what, I'm doing everything by myself. So I don't see any part of a man's play here and my choices. I don't know if you understand.
It's because you don't have a man.
So we're talking about the women who have men.
Yes.
First of all, in that video of that Russian guy, did the women there who are approached, did they have men?
No, they didn't.
Aha! So which protection are they getting from men? That's what I don't understand.
So it's also possible that many of the women that were approached were either single, didn't have men, or they were single mothers.
Actually, it is even okay for them to have even gone, because I mean, if you want to get some and you don't have a man, why not? It's just, the only problem here, I feel like it's the only problem was recording.
That they were recorded.
Because let me tell you something. For example, I have a husband. You cannot blame men for this. I'm telling you, you can't. You cannot blame men. The reason as to why this is happening is because men are not providing. They're not. If a man has refused to provide, it's okay. Another man will provide. It's not that my baby daddy or the man I'm dating or whatever, he has to, because you cannot force someone to do something. You cannot force a man to pay school fees and he doesn't want. You cannot force a man to be with you and he doesn't want. These women went there at their own will. They wanted to get some. At least it was a white man.
But you see why this thing is sad, is that I saw very many women defending the women on social media, and there was a lady. She's an opinion leader in Kenya. She said that men are the center of what is happening to the women today as a result of the exploitation that white people are doing upon African women, because the men have failed on their duties to take care of their women, to provide for them. So women, and she gave an example of her being a first child. As a first child, a first daughter, she had to take care of her family. So many of these women find themselves between a hard place and a rock, whereby they have to provide for their families. The husbands have failed them. The government itself has failed them. So they will grab at any opportunity that will come, which is playing into the hands of the white man.
I totally understand. I totally get that point. Of where, like, for example, I'm a single mom, my baby dad is not providing. If I get like a white man who approaches me and tells me, by the way, I'll give you this amount of money, come with me, we go, I will go, because maybe I'm desperate. I need to do this because, I'm a single mother, I need to pay school fees, I have many responsibilities, there's no man supporting me, blah, 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 blah. I totally understand that. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. You cannot keep on blaming men all the time. Or these things are happening because men, we cannot force these men to take care of us if they don't want. You understand? We need to get out of that mentality. Me, by then, I stopped thinking like that. I stopped thinking of, my life is like this because my baby dad is not providing for me. He's such a... I wanted to curse. Just a mother, whatever. He's not providing for me. That's why my life is difficult. We cannot put that as the center of the problem. You understand? That cannot be the center of the problem. There is so much to life. Me, I've never lacked ever since I became a single. I've never lacked. My son has never lacked. Even if things have been hard, the father does not want to support me. I understand. But I've never lacked. You cannot keep on. That cannot be the problem all the time. Whether I'm sorry to say this. I'm a single mother, by the way. I'll keep on repeating in this video. But I hate the fact that we have to keep on complaining that men are the problem. Yes, they are the problem. We understand. But what are we doing about it?
Good question.
What are we doing about it? Yes, men are the problem. Oh, Russian guy, he's whatevering. But what are we women doing about it? You understand? Yes, our government has failed. That's the truth. But even if it has failed, what are we doing about it? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. What are we doing about it?
I feel like because of the, and this is for the feminists, I feel like because of the feminism thing,
it's too much.
Women put themselves in certain slogans, such of like women agency, whereby freedom of speech, freedom of decision making, independence, employment, and women emancipation. Like the idea of feminism for them works for them when things work in their favor.
Yeah.
And when things don't work in their favor, the blame is oftentimes shifted
To men.
Because in this case, literally, these women were selling themselves for cheap.
That's the truth.
You know, they were selling themselves for cheap.
And Chanzola said, you're lowering your... Whether that babe, let me tell you, that babe speaks... And that's why people don't... People follow her. Me, I follow her. But people don't like her because she speaks the truth. She came on social media and she said she did not see anybody. She didn't say... She didn't say... She didn't see a woman with tattoos like me or a nose piercing, a bad girl, what. She didn't see any of those babes.
Understanding girlfriends.
She's so understanding girlfriends. The way they were dressing up, the kind of where he was picking up, where he was picking them from, things like, I'm not blaming them, but all of us have standards. Man, we keep blaming men for things that don't even make sense. Don't call me a pick me. Because she's a pick me. Oh, she does not. Is it doing what? Please, me, I'm not a pick me. I'm speaking the truth. Everyone has a price. I was telling him, everyone has a price. If your price is 20,000 Ugandan shillings, that is your price. Some other person, their price is 5 million Ugandan shillings. Another person is getting $10,000. So it depends with how you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and for me, if actually you've if I'm your husband and I've failed in my duties, challenge me. You know, like challenge me, do better.
Yes.
Do something that is going to challenge me to do better, to be a better person. You understand? Because sometimes, actually, the worst thing is to justify sleeping around as a reason.
As to why men are not doing the right thing. It does.
Like your husband has failed to provide in the home, so you're going to sleep around or become cheap to any white skin that approaches you. And by the way, what African women have failed to understand is that majority of white people and this is not racist or anything, but it's a fact. Majority of white tourists that come to Africa, not all of them, but majority of them, are just
they're poor.
They are the group that is not liked over that side. They don't want them. So those guys come here poor. And they take advantage of white privilege. The guy comes and saved just got $10,000
for a whole year working as a waiter.
And then in Uganda, he comes here and he can find with just 200,000. He can find over 4 women.
Imagine.
You understand? And suddenly you're swept over your feet.
Imagine 5K
off your feet.
A man gives you 5,000 Kenyan shillings and you're like, my day has been made.
Mudos.
Banange. Hey, or 200 or even 150. You're like, this man loves me. This man, or $100. Imagine the guy came with $10,000. He has given you $100.
That's
now you were like, because he even gives you like $100. You're like, I've never even touched a dollar in my life.
And you're gone. No.
Yes, you've accepted the baby daddy has left. But will you be only in that problem for the rest of your life? Oh, the men are trash. Yes, they are, but there are good men out there. May I believe?
But you see, actually, I'll shift specifically speaking about this Russian situation. Remember there was a time, I think was it 2 years ago, where there was that white guy again in Kenya.
Yes, Rick, something. I don't know what his name. He had over 50 women. And there's a chick I knew. Actually, she was in our area. She was living in the same area. She was among. She was among that group.
I'm told Richard was HIV positive.
He was. Even this one, they are saying the same thing. But I don't think he was. I think it's just a propaganda. You know how social media can be. They over-exaggerate things. And that guy used to buy gifts. He used to take them for holidays. He used to give them money. I'm like, anyway, they benefited.
But I think, on the other hand, instead of what the women should have said is not to blame white men, black men, but probably we also have where we've come short.
Who?
Men. Ask the men. Because the treatment that these women get when they find these white men is good. It's princess treatment most of the times. Because one of the victims was talking about, he treated me so well, he used to bring me flowers. Many of us are not like that.
Especially Valentine's. You hear men saying Valentine's is not my thing. Me, I don't celebrate Valentine's. Me, I'll get a white man out there. He will even bring me flowers, and it's not even Valentine's. You think I will not fall?
You get what I'm saying? So I think the area that we're lacking as men is giving. Maybe giving more to giving and treating our women.
You don't
Romanticize.
I feel like African women are just too African. Like, man, times have changed.
Kind of.
Times have changed. Flowers should be a regular thing. How much are flowers? 20,000. Really, honestly. Imagine a man from Sijui where he's coming to lie to me with flowers of 20,000.
From Russia.
And chocolate of 8,000.
And pizza. Shawarma.
Things I can even buy for myself.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking. And men think that, the problem with this generation is that we've fantasized a lot of money. A man has to have money. Okay, for me, yeah, but a man has to have money. But at the end of the day, I think that's the problem. That's the problem.
That's right.
I think the problem is we've really made money as the main.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
I feel like that's the problem.
You see, you have a point. First, explain.
You see, a man will come with his flowers, Bambi. Why am I on the side of the men today? No, let's speak realistically. Let's go back into dating of those days. Not like our grandfathers, but like let's say 2001, 2002.
When social media was not a big
thing. Let's go to those days. When my mom, let's say for example, even if she had me at that time, I'm so sure. So there's a man somewhere who used to buy her flowers, and she would be like, oh, or chocolate. She'd be like, oh, the man bought me chocolate.
That's my
that
baby.
Is so nice,
Aww.
Right now, you hear women saying, what is flowers? You'd rather give me money. Is it true?
No.
Isn't that the truth? Even us, we were like, flowers of 30,000. Why? Kuma, it's just the thought that counts.
Yeah.
And then it's the thought that counts. Imagine a man has gone out of his way. He has bought you flowers of 30,000. It's okay. He has bought you flowers. I understand you have high standards. I understand. It's okay. I understand. But we are looking at the effort, okay? He has went and bought his flowers of 50,000. Let's say even let's say over exaggerate it. Okay, Kali. 80,000. He has bought flowers of 80,000. He has bought you like 4 bars of chocolate. He has bought you a teddy bear. The man has spent like 200K. Then you start saying, would have given me that money instead. Yet he has made the effort of like, he was like, when I buy these things, what does she like? Should I buy white? Should I buy dark chocolate or mint chalk or top deck? Or should I buy white roses? Or which one suit her better? Should I buy lilies? The thought is what counts. Now social media has spoiled everything.
Yeah.
You see a woman has been bought for a Mercedes Benz, you're like, banang, hey. Akokoval. Akokoval has bought a Mercedes. Yet we are not the same.
Yeah.
Panangi. And let me tell you, this is where we go wrong. And we'll always, until we change, even as women, we have a problem. I'm not on the man's side, I'm just speaking the truth. Even as you have a problem, can we just like appreciate? I think men, the least you can do for them is appreciate.
And respect them.
If you don't respect and appreciate, you're finished. Now, how do you expect a man to treat you well?
Man, you see, on the other hand, I think the reason as why very many girls today have high expectations, which they themselves cannot fulfill if they were told to fulfill their own expectations.
They can't.
It's because
You've spoken like 10 people.
It's because many of the girls are very broke. They are broke or come from poor families. And so the fact that they come from poor families, they come with that mentality of, I want to be able to make my life better.
No one is coming to save you, my dear.
Yeah. So if even when it comes to dating, they are definitely going to look for that person that will provide for them that which they can't provide for themselves. So something better. So they will raise their standards beyond what they can even afford for themselves. Those are girls you find that a girl cannot afford Uber to pick us up from town, maybe to our,
but he's telling
to
you
our place. But when she's coming to your place,
she has to use Uber.
she tells you, I want Uber. Yet sometimes you find that very girl seated with her best friend, or three of them packed on one border like this. Yes, trying to to go to a club in the night.
And you know the worst thing is men already know these things.
We know these things.
They know.
When you come to my place, I ask you what you want to eat. You want
say pizza.
Pizza, you want Javas,
Yet
and
you
shit
can't
like.
even afford yourself.
And yet from your place, you're just from.
Eating Chikomando.
So it's just unrealistic expectations that I think are being pushed by social media largely, but also as I think it's as a result of lack of values. Our values have been eroded. You notice that what made Africans actually, used to make us unique and admirable was our cultures.
Yes.
We used to have dignity. We used to have respect for ourselves, but now dignity and respect have become very expensive for us Africans, and we are buying the poor values that are cheap from the Western world.
True.
So it's easy for someone to admire what happens in the world, in the Western world, while we actually demonize or ditch that which was originally ours.
The same way, you see someone has gone abroad, they are posting they are in abroad, now you're like, now they are living the best life.
Yeah.
Kumbe, the guy is even being housed by someone.
Fake life
showing you. Yet I feel like you're very 100% right. For example, if I can afford I can afford, let's say, a meal at Java's. Actually, I don't not even go far. As a woman in this time and era, you should have your own money. Me, that's what I believe. To reduce on all this nonsense that is happening. Because I believe that as a woman, you can buy yourself flowers, which I've seen women do for themselves. And those are high value women, by the way. The ones you see on social media, the ones you praise, you're like, akina sajushi lagashumba. Those are women who can afford their lifestyle. Okay, I'm not going to go far. I'm not going to judge anyone what they do for that. As long as you're working and you're earning your own money, I'm not going to judge you how you get it. I don't want it to be another story of Gio. She's like, But what I'm trying to say is, Sheila Gashumba has her own money. Let's say who else? Mtanzola has her own money. She's paying her own rent. It doesn't matter how they're getting the money. Me, I usually say, it doesn't matter how you're getting your money. That is your money. You got it the way you want to get it. But if you can afford your lifestyle, then I can come to a man and be like, this is what I expect. But now for you want to be like Sheila Gashumba. You have nothing to offer. You see Sheila Gashumba, I love that babe. And the attorneys and I love celebrities, how they live their life. Because I know these are celebrities that have money actually. It's not a joke, not like others. The ones I'm mentioning have money, like solid money. So you've seen Sheila Gashumba, let's say at 14, 20, she's buying Don Julio and things like that. People are splashing money on her because of her value, the one she has put on herself. Like she has money. If a man comes to her and be like, yo, bana, she's like, yo, wait. I have my own money. What are you bringing to the table? But for you, Monange, you've eaten Chikomando for lunch. You know very well you cannot afford CJs. You know very well you cannot afford an Uber. Like me now, when I'm coming here, I came on a border. Because Uber, I'm like, hey, 20,000, does it really make sense? And then I start telling Francis here, if I'm coming for your interview, you need to pay for my Uber. That time I don't even have Uber money. Bruh, let's be realistic. Honestly speaking. You have to have values. When a man comes, now like, for example, I can go to CJ's, I'm seated there having my lunch and a man will approach me, he'll be like, can I pay for your bill? And I'll be like, no, I've already sorted it out. How will that man look at me? No, let's be realistic.
Hey, let me tell you, if that man was going to give you 300,000, it will go to 600.
It will go to 600.
I think it's a mentality that many of our girls need to get into. But it's also rooted in our culture. A man has to take care of a woman.
But the times
You
have
have to
changed.
buy the drinks, you have to do everything and stuff like that. So the element of being able to do your things by your own self is kind of like hard.
So now you go to the club as a woman and you expect men to buy you drinks.
It happened.
That is bullshit. Okay, I've seen it because I've worked in the hospitality industry for a while. You see a woman buying one beer. She's on that beer.
She's licking.
Licking the bottle.
Yeah, but bottom line, here's the thing. I don't want to apportion blame entirely on the women. Because whatever is working against us right now in regards to white people or Russians coming to Africa and exploiting us is a new form of neocolonialism, which is mostly precipitated by the currency. So, and you see how neocolonialism works, is when there is a imbalance of resources or economic statuses of countries, whereby one country can easily take advantage of the other. So, like we said earlier on, a Russian man will actually come to Africa after saving about $10,000 US. $1 is equivalent to 3,000 Uganda to 3,600 Uganda shillings. And then if you convert how
100.
much 1 Uganda shillings is equal to $1, you will die. It's very little money.
3,600.
It's 3,600.
Right now it's 3,500.
3,500. So if you look at the heaviness, the weight of each of the currencies, you'll notice that it plays to a disadvantage of who? Of us.
But there are many black men who are rich.
I know there's that, but these people easily come and make our place a dumping ground, because when it comes with 10,000, if I go to a woman with 10,000 Ghana shillings and he goes to her with $15, he would easily go out with that lady because he has provided a stronger currency.
$1.
Yes. So it's working
That is
against
sad.
us, the men, and also against the women. But for the women, because they are the ones that will gain out of it. So I think it's something that has to basically go back to our systems, like you say, the government.
The government.
The governments have to work hard to ensure that we have jobs, people are stable. Because one of the things why women are actually doing that is because of the tough economic conditions.
Yeah, true.
If you ask me. So, and these people are very aware that we are bad love, so they're basically doing whatever it is that they want to do to us. And now we are fighting ourselves. So don't blame women too much.
I'm not.
And also
why you? Honestly.
But also let's not blame the men too much.
No, I was just speaking.
Each one of us
reality.
are just
trying to survive
and kind of like victims of a system that was.
They're going to call me a pick me. Oh.
You've given me. You've given them rapid.
But I'm speaking the truth.
Oh, okay.
The way Etania said, men don't owe you anything. Me, I believe her, by the way.
Men don't we owe you guys a lot.
What do you mean?
Like we are literally, one thing I've noticed about us men is God kind of like designed us to serve women.
Yes, that is if she's your woman, right? But if she's not, so you're supposed to give a random babe money.
Men do those things.
Yeah, if you're rich.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about a simple guy living his simple life. Man, men don't do anything. He's not supposed to pay for your nails. He's not supposed to pay for your hair. You can pay for yourself. But if the guy has offered, it's okay. Me, I don't have a problem with that. But man, just because the man... So now when he refuses to pay for your nails and hair, you will not do your nails. And you will not do your hair. There are things that really, honestly, we need to really work on ourselves as women. That's the truth. Where we have reached right now. I'm not on the man's side. I'm just speaking to the girlies out there. Have your own money. Your own money is very important. You will not take a lot of shit from these men. These men are full of shit. They're full of shit, but at least when you have your own, you will not take a lot of it. When you don't have, you take all of it. Whatever he offers is what you take. But now when you have your own, you're like, honestly, pizza? I eat pizza every week. At 14:20, you think it's the first time being there? I usually go there every Friday and I spend on myself and spa. Now like today I'm going for sauna. Not because of a man. The man has paid for me for sauna. Now I'm going. Really?
What's your type? So that's because there are men that want.
May I have my own money? What I bring to the table, it has to be more than what I have. Not that you're just here. Because me, even if you'll go, my life will still continue.
You have your money. Okay.
Even if it's make us 10,000, I have it.
Now I'm getting scared of you. Yes, I have money.
I have my money. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Even if I have 50,000 right now in my phone, it's my money. Then these things of following with the trend, it's really bad. You're following with everyone has an iPhone, you also want. Everyone is wearing this kind of clothes.
Which phone are you?
Oh, Wanange, leave my phone. But I have money. Buying an iPhone is not my priority right now.
Okay. Priorities there,
Where? I had to pay school fees, you guys. Where?
So is this your first time paying school fees?
No, it's not. But man, because now he was joining a new school. You have to start again. You spend like 1 M. I spent like 1 point.
But it would be more expensive in Kenya than it is in Uganda.
I feel like Ugandan education is very expensive.
For sure.
Especially when it comes to the quality of the place that you want to take him. Because in Kenya, I used to pay school fees. Okay, it's the same anyway. It's the same. It's the same.
Okay. Told you. Okay. So, in essence, we should not be blaming men for women's choices.
No, we shouldn't.
We should not be blaming men for women's choices.
No, we should not.
Well, I think, man, it's so scary, this generation of us that we are in. Because imagine, there's a guy called, I forget his name. Is it Nelson? He has a TikTok. He has a slogan that he uses to communicate where niaje machaji na manyonyo.
I know that guy. Machaji na manyonyo.
Yeah, he's like, one of the girls actually was in a committed relationship with a guy.
With the Russian guy?
With her African Kenyan guy. And she just ended up, the husband saw her among, the boyfriend saw her as being among these people that were, being filmed. And he had been committed for 5 years.
So you're going to blame the man for that?
No, I can't blame you. You can't blame the man. It's the woman you're blaming.
Exactly.
Because she cheated on the husband and she was not contented enough. But also what I've noticed, it seems Kenyan women cheat a lot, or they are easygoing. I think so.
So Ugandan women don't cheat?
I said a lot.
What do you mean?
On a scale of 1 to 10, you guys might be at 9 for us to at 6 or 7. Because tell me why that is happening over there quickly. Why did that guy come to Uganda?
I see. Okay. There's a Nigerian guy that I saw on TikTok that said Kenyan women fear marriage more than death. We fear commitment. That's the truth. You can be committed to me. Okay, not me, man. Me, I'm looking for a husband. But let me just use me. You can be committed to me as a Kenyan woman, but I don't believe it. And I won't even give you the reason as to why I don't believe it, but I just don't believe it. Because honestly, Kenyan men, I don't find them serious relationship-wise. Like, we know they are naturally cheaters. It's not like here when you get married, because here marriage is the goal. Here women don't believe their men cheat, or even if they do, know that their man is cheating, the man is cheating. I think they have this mentality of, as long as he comes back home,
don't show me.
Don't show me. And that's why Ugandan men are very careful when it comes to cheating. I'm being honest with you. He will not just, approach you. You start now, you be seeing him everywhere with this other babe. What? No, they are careful. He will say, let's get a room. And or even if he's in the club, he won't approach you. Not like here. And in Kenya, man. Kenya, we are just upfront. Like, someone will come and be like, you'll see the ring and be like, hey, I'm married, I have a wife, 3 kids. Now, what do you think? What do you think now we should do? Should we get a place, or we stay here, and then we'll meet next week? We can meet somewhere else. A public place, and the guy is very comfortable.
No respect or
No
whatsoever for his wife.
respect whatsoever for the wife.
That's crazy.
But here, people are very careful. He'll tell you, I'm married, don't catch feelings. Me, I'm a married man. I love my family, please. It's just for now. Just for now, please. But in Kenya, you will even have a relationship with a man, I'm telling you.
So in Uganda...
I've not been approached by a married man.
So how do you know these things?
I see them. Even when I see them. Okay, it's not that I've not been approached by some of them. Me, I fear married men because of what I went through. It's not that I've experienced in the sense that they've approached me, but they approach you in like fear.
You kind of like fear?
It's like fear, eh? Fear. And then here men don't approach you. They approach you from far. They don't be like, hey, what's up? No. They be like, send her a drink. You understand? Send her a drink. Be like, it's from me.
Send you a decoy.
But in Kenya, the man will come physically to you. I'll be like, yo, what's up?
Baby.
Then you will see a ring literally on his finger. Or even if you don't see a ring, he'll tell you, I'm a married man, but me, I've been interested in you.
But through your 28 years of dating and...
Oh God, you've said my age,
No, we shall take it out. Through your life of dating, what has life taught you in regards to your dating life? Dealing with men. Number one,
a married man will never love you, and he will never leave his family for you, and you're not that important. It's just for fun. That is number one. So if you're this goes for the women who are not into relationships, like you want to just have fun, you can do married men. Number two, respect goes both ways. That's what I believe. And effort counts, not just money. Effort counts. For me, effort counts. Okay, but where I am right now, effort for me is not enough. Yeah, I have a child, I have responsibilities. Man, you cannot just be bringing flowers and just you have to be helping me. Like, you have to provide something.
Come heavy,
man. Come heavy.
Okay.
You know? But for my situation is different because me, I have responsibilities. Now for you, we are just dating. I mean, date that guy. You might go far. You might go far. You never know. Give him time.
Yeah, okay.
Give him time.
Okay.
Yeah, be seeing videos on social media, be like, oh, don't settle for potential. Maybe if I said with my baby daddy, would be far right now. I mean, the only problem was he was beating me, but maybe if I stayed, we would have been far. We would have maybe, I don't know. But no. But don't settle for a man who, another thing, if a man hits you once, he will do it again and again and again. Whether you're married, whether he's your boyfriend, don't allow physical abuse.
To be beaten.
He will always do it. He will never stop. Even if he promises, I will never do it again. I will not do it again. He will do it.
Okay. So you've learned that, eh?
And other things.
Lastly, never go to a married man's... Never date a married man.
Don't. He doesn't love you. You're just for fun.
All right, Jose. What question would you want to ask me?
What do you think about the Russian whatever?
I've already given you my point of view. Out of this, I want a question out of this.
Out of this. What is the type of a woman? Tell us. Because you have opinions.
Me?
Yeah. So you just say.
Intelligent.
Intelligent in what way?
Someone that I could hold a conversation with.
Every man says that,
Yeah, but also intelligent in terms of when I leave home, I'm not going to expect you to call me about certain things.
See, that's what I'm telling you. You should have your money regardless.
Not in terms of money. Not in terms of money.
certain things like
Let's
what?
say maybe I have a trip for 3 months, for 2 weeks, gone. You're not going to. I'm sure that I don't have to be calling home to find out if everything is in order.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. So literally someone that can make a house a home.
Okay.
Yes. Beautiful woman, of course.
Of course.
Respectful. Yeah.
With a big bunda.
And a big bunda.
This bunda is going to kill men.
No. For me, actually, bunda is a qualifier, but not that much. If you come and it's not too big, bunda actually grows with time,
Yeah, true. If you're receiving the right protein.
Yes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you see a sign of bunda, go for it. Because in the near future,
it grows. It's true.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So yeah, for me that's my type of person. Respect, literally, man, cooking, good food. Should be able to cook.
Me and
good food.
cooking.
So what do you eat at home?
I cook basic things, rice. Basic shit,
So how do you cook your beans, for
Katogo.
example?
My beans. I just
Kenyan style.
Kenyan style. Water. Wah! Soupy. Okay, I can cook, but I'm not really. I don't like being in the kitchen. But I prefer having appliances that make my work easier. So if the man is going to be able to buy all those things, I don't have to cut onions. I don't have onion cutter, a blender, an air fryer, an oven. I just put the chicken there. And a dishwasher. Me, I'm good.
So you don't like to wash dishes too?
Bruh, have you seen my nails? Have you seen the way my nails? You see, because of washing dishes. Now imagine I'm with a man. Now this is by myself. Now let me explain. I'm by myself, but look at my nails. I've already done my nails, but they look. Now imagine with a man. I'm there scrubbing Soforias.
Washing clothes, his clothes.
I can't. I cannot. Where I've reached, I can't, honestly. Buy a washing machine, man. I just put them inside there. But also, it's not that I cannot buy for myself also a washing machine, honestly. These are basic things. Actually, I usually call someone to come and wash for me because me, I can't. Imagine I don't wash my own. Then you want to come meet. You want me to wash your jeans.
Brother, do you still regret having a child?
No, I don't.
So your opinion has changed?
My opinion has changed.
What has changed?
Where I feel like I've grown, not financially. Okay, I'm still struggling financially anyway. I've grown mentally. Okay, I always have my phases where I break down, I cry like a mad person. But
I don't know. I want to see you cry.
Man. There's a time I cried for 2 hours.
Okay, you're saying.
I start regretting of how I'm a bad mother. So, you know those things, they hit you, especially, it's called mom guilt. But my son loves me regardless. Like, no matter how I am, whether I shout at him, whether I do what, whether, let's say, for example, I've not come, because, okay, I'm not going to go into detail.
I've not come in time.
Yeah, things like... things like that. The reaction he gives me when he sees me after he has had a long day, those are priceless things. He's excited about small things. I've bought for him gorillas. He's the happiest boy in the world. Like, he appreciates everything I do, you know. I think I've been taking those moments for granted. Yeah, like he needs them least to be happy. My presence, gorillas, snacks. He has snacks. Maybe he'll ask for a bike. I'll be like, I'll buy for you, but it won't be like in his head,
in his head all the time.
But when I bring him gorillas, he's like, oh, mommy, thank you. Which person can tell you thank you even in the first place right now? People have their own problems, but my son is just my joy. Yeah.
All right. So again, if I want to ask you that question, and I asked you again, if you were to relive your life as a 22-year-old,
okay, I will not get a child. That's the truth. I'm being honest. I'm not regretting. My son is the best thing that happened to me. But I will not get a child. I still stick to that. Yes, it doesn't make sense. But the only thing I can say is that I got a child with the wrong person. I think that's why. If I got a child with the right person, it would been a different story. But still, if I was 22 years old right now, I would not get a child.
Last time I was having a guest here, and she said she's called Jordana, Queen Jordana. She said that because she had her first child at university, and she said that was the best thing that ever happened to her. But also,
not all of us are meant to be mothers, by the way.
There's that too.
Not all of us are meant to get married. You're there forcing, saying, God, give me a husband. Kume, God is like, that is not where you're that's not your purpose in life. You have much more to offer. But as we force ourselves, hey, I want to be a mother. Just because you played with dolls does not mean, hey, your mom bought you a doll. Do you know those dolls that look like babies?
Yeah.
All of us had them. Even me, I had them. I had it. Just because you played with it does not mean that's how it is. A child comes with little responsibilities. Right now, I spent 1 point on school fees. Right now, my phone looks like this. But I would have bought a phone. I'll be like, now I can continue doing my content. But now I can't because I have to pay school fees. Rent is coming next month. Yeah? Ha! Hey! Yeah, you are saying?
Well, that's a good wake-up call. So she said that you should not wait to get money for you to give birth.
That's what I was telling you. I disagree with her 100%.
Yeah, and she said money is just money is made, but also the concept of having money is just understanding how money works. You know, because she added that what if you get the money and then you give birth to a child and then the money disappears? Will you throw away the child?
Okay, yeah. But man, you can't think like that.
So why do you think that you should have money before you actually give birth?
I feel like you should have money because anything can happen.
Okay.
First of all, God forbid, when you have money, you might get a child who is sick. For example, they need medication every week. For example, maybe he has leukemia or he's disabled or something. You know how kids be. They be sick in weird ways. Now you're poor. You're expected to give 200,000 every week to the hospital. That's not even the problem. For example, the father dies. Or you don't have money. Let's say, for example, you married a rich man. You wanted to escape poverty. Now, the man dies out of, let's say, an accident. You've traveled, you got a plane crash. You have nothing for yourself. You're a young girl. You've gotten pregnant. Another thing can happen. Like me now, I was left. He doesn't want anything to do with me, blah, 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 blah. I've been suffering for 5 years because I have no money. You're doing stupid jobs like working in bars. Yeah? Me, I believe you should get your money first. Like, it should be you, the one who wants the child.
The woman.
The woman should want the child, not the other way around. Because at the end of the day, the child is yours as a woman, not the man. The child is not for the man. It's for the woman.
I don't understand how that logic works. How do you say the child is not
for example, when the child gets sick, who takes care of him more, the man or the woman? Let's be realistic in this question.
I finance the
I understand you. It's only money you're providing, but the pain, you waking up in the night, checking after his fever, things like that. I am the one doing all that. Let's say, for example, you have no money. The child has gotten sick. He has a fever. You have no money at all. Will you start calling your neighbors or your friends? Oh, please give me 200,000. I need to take my child to hospital. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, I mean, she had her opinion and she had her own reasoning.
Yeah, but me, I wouldn't advise people to get children early or even get married early.
So now, if you had not had a child at 22, at what age do you think you'd have had a child and gotten married?
33.
33?
Or even 35. Or even I would not even have gotten a child anyway. Because I have that choice of not getting a child. Of being childless. Because I don't even feel like I should add even any.
Right now? Jose, you don't want a child. You don't want another child.
Wait.
I'll text you and find out if 5 years later from now.
Yeah, maybe if I get like a rich man. You know, a rich man is the gateway to success.
Who told you? There are rich men who don't give money, you know.
I know there are stingy ones.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus Christ, me, I don't know. These things are complicated. You just make your money as a woman. These things are not...
I think there's no formula to childbirth. When a child comes, Zoya too.
Use protection and drink P2. And P2 is there. Condoms are there. Contraceptives are there. You are sexually active, you're not using anything. Now you're going to start saying, oh, I got pregnant. Whose fault is that?
Your fault.
Me, I didn't drink P2. The man told me, oh, let's just give birth. Huh?
You are in love.
Now today, right now.
You are in love.
Stupid love. Rebuke. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus.